Good morning, students. Today I shall discuss the chapter Verbs with all of you. What are verbs? Verbs are the words or group of words that show the action, possession, or state of being of subject of the sentence. Now, this words action, possession, or state. What does this mean? Action. Some action that has been performed. कोई ऐसी activity हो रही है तो वो action होगा. Like you can see in the picture, some girls are dancing. What is the action here? They are dancing. So dance is the action here. Possession. What is possession? Possession is a sense of belongingness, that this thing or some activity is being done by one person or something is being done by the other person. There is a sense of belongingness. So that is possession. And what is state? State is some position of the subject, that is those words which express these three things are verbs. Okay. So now let's see the sentences. We eat to live. They are presenting a group dance. The goat was bleating loudly. I have finished writing my essay. The blind man was held by a little girl. We have two hands to work with. My brother is happy to have passed in first division. Your answers were not correct. Pratik is a young boy of 14. His father is a renowned doctor. These mangoes are not sweet. The patient was very weak. I am not aware of the problem. In these sentences, from sentence number 1 to 5, the highlighted words show some action of the subject. As I told you, जैसे मैंने अभी बताया था, वो वर्ड्स जो कोई एक्टिविटी या एक्शन शो कर रहे हैं वो वर्ब्स होते हैं. तो फर्स्ट 5 सेंटेंसेस में कोई ना कोई एक्टिविटी हो रही है, जैसे ईट, प्रेजेंटिंग, ब्लीटिंग, फिनिश्ड, हेल्प्ड. So the words which are showing this action that is being performed by the subject, that is verbs. Have, in the sentence 6, have shows some possession. Have shows possession. We have two hands to work it. It is a sense of belongingness, that it belongs to them. It is theirs. The hand are theirs. So that is why here the word have is a verb. In sentence 7 to 12, is, are, was, were show some state of being of the subject. It is showing the state of being. Like Pratik is a young boy of 14. These mangoes are not sweet. The patient was very weak. So here you can see is, आर, वॉज, वर. यहाँ हमें देखने को मिलता है कि इज, आर, वॉज, वर क्या कर रहे हैं, कोई ना कोई स्टेट शो कर रहे हैं. लाइक हिज फादर इज अ रिनाउंड डॉक्टर. इज शोइंग द स्टेट. इज क्या बता रहा है, उसकी स्टेट क्या है. वर्ब्स आर ग्रुप अंडर टू हेड्स बेस्ड ऑन द फंक्शन दे परफॉर्म. दे आर main verbs and auxiliaries. You can see the main verbs are there and the auxiliaries are there. Main verbs and auxiliaries. They are, verbs can be divided into these two groups, or we can divide verbs as main verbs and auxiliaries. Okay. Now coming to the next page. Verbs can be divided on the basis of the function they perform. So I told you they are divided in two groups, main verbs and auxiliaries. Words showing action, being, possession. Words which show action, being or possession are the main verbs. Now words that help to complete the meaning of the main verb. वो वर्ड्स जो मेन वर्ब के मीनिंग को कंप्लीट करते हैं वो ऑक्सिलरीज होते हैं. मेन वर्ब्स के टू टाइप्स होते हैं, ट्रांजिटिव और इंट्रांजिटिव. Now this is very important. Transitive. Transitive and intransitive verbs. We will study now that what are transitive verbs and what are intransitive verbs. Okay. And transitive and intransitive verbs, in the main verbs, they can be divided like strong verbs and weak verbs also we can divide under this category. And what are auxiliaries? Words that help to complete the meaning of the verb. Now they can be further divided into primary and modal, and primary and modals and do, were, has, etc. are primary verbs, and can, should, may are modals. I have taught you modals, auxiliaries. So here the same thing is being discussed. In main verbs, what are main verbs? I'll tell you what are main verbs. Main verbs are the words that with or without the help of auxiliary express some action, possession, being, quality or profession. The most important thing is action. Action, possession, as already explained. Here you can see action, possession, being, quality, position or profession. I have already explained to you the meaning of this. So main verbs are the verbs with or without the help of auxiliaries. Now auxiliaries might be there. Auxiliaries हो भी सकते हैं इन sentences में, और हो सकता है कि auxiliaries missing भी हों. Hope it is clear to all of you. In the main verbs, with the main verbs in the sentence, there might be auxiliaries, and it may so happen that there might not be auxiliaries. Okay. The examples that have been given here are: a parrot is holding a green chili in its beak. The chief guest will inaugurate the new school building. A traffic policeman controls the traffic. I am a student. The elephant has a short tail. In all these sentences, there are main verbs. Holding, inaugurate, controls, am, has, they are all the main verbs in these sentences, as they express some work, possession or state of being. Therefore, all these words are the main verbs. Next is object of the verb. What is object of the verb? Ananya presented a song. What is song in this sentence? Song is the object. What did Ananya present? A song. I just posted the letter. Now, in this sentence, letter is the object in the sentence. Okay. Posted what? What did I post? A letter. She did not praise him. What did she not do? She did not praise whom? She did not praise him. So, this is the object in the sentence. Alright. You can see that the verbs in the above sentences need a noun or a pronoun that answers a whom or what question to complete their sense. These nouns, pronouns are the objects of the verbs. I told you that a song, a letter, the letter, him, they are answering to the question whom, what. So that is why they are the object in the sentence. Sometimes there may be two successive objects of one verb. See the following examples. My brother brought me a doll. They gave us gifts. There may be two successive objects of one verb. यहाँ पे क्या बताया गया है कि दो ऑब्जेक्ट्स हो सकते हैं एक वर्ब के, जैसे इन सेंटेंसेस में है. जैसे brought what, my brother bought what, a doll. For whom did she get the doll? For me. Bought जो आपका वर्ब है, ये डॉल किसके लिए लेकर आई? My mother got a doll for whom? Me. And bought what? क्या लेकर आई? एक डॉल लेकर आई. सो आप इसमें इन सेंटेंसेस में देख सकते हैं कि दो ऑब्जेक्ट्स हैं एक वर्ब के. सो दिस कैन ऑल्सो हैपन. When a verb has two objects, the answer to what question is the direct object and the answers to whom question is the indirect object. जब दो ऑब्जेक्ट होते हैं तो जो what का क्वेश्चन का जवाब देते हैं वो डायरेक्ट ऑब्जेक्ट होते हैं और whom का जो क्वेश्चन का जवाब देते हैं वो इनडायरेक्ट ऑब्जेक्ट होते हैं. ऑलराइट. काइंड्स ऑफ वर्ब्स, काइंड्स ऑफ मेन वर्ब्स. Transitive, two kinds of verbs यहाँ पे बताए गए हैं, ट्रांजिटिव वर्ब्स और इनट्रांजिटिव वर्ब्स. इसमें सबसे इम्पॉर्टेंट पॉइंट इस टेबल में दिया हुआ है. मेन वर्ब्स हैं. अब इसमें ट्रांजिटिव और इनट्रांजिटिव. जो सबसे इम्पॉर्टेंट है वो है फॉलोड बाय ऑब्जेक्ट, नॉट फॉलोड बाय एनी ऑब्जेक्ट. मैंने अभी आप लोगों को बताया कि सेंटेंस में ऑब्जेक्ट क्या होता है. तो ट्रांजिटिव वर्ब्स जो होते हैं वो फॉलोड बाय एन ऑब्जेक्ट होते हैं और इनट्रांजिटिव वर्ब्स जो होते हैं वो नॉट फॉलोड बाय एन ऑब्जेक्ट होते हैं. मेन वर्ब्स that have an object are called transitive verbs. Such verbs need an object to complete their meaning. The monkey is eating a banana. This is a direct object. The washerman washed our clothes clean. This is direct object. The girl plucked some beautiful flowers from the garden. Here also some beautiful flowers is the direct object. The mother gave the donkey a hard blow. Verbs are followed by direct and indirect objects are called ditransitive verbs. Okay. Intransitive verbs. The main verbs which have no objects are called intransitive verbs. The verbs I told you which have no object are called intransitive verbs. This is a very important topic in verbs, transitive verbs and intransitive verbs. Till the higher senior classes, you will be asked what are transitive verbs and what are intransitive verbs. Now here you can see the boy laughed. From the boy, which is the subject, the action is not being passed over to the object. There is no object in this sentence, so hence it is intransitive. Laughed will be intransitive verb here. Okay. Now the next topic for the day is weak verbs. Those verbs take D, ED, T in their past participle forms are called weak or regular verbs. The verbs which take D, ED, T in their past or past participle form are called weak or regular verbs. It is very clear from the sentence. वो words जिनमें verbs जिनमें डी ई डी और टी लगा होता है पास्ट या पास्ट पार्टिसिपल फॉर्म में, आप सब ने टेंसेस पढ़े हैं. टेंसेस में पास्ट टेंस, प्रेजेंट टेंस, फ्यूचर टेंस होता है. तो इसमें पास्ट टेंस एंड पास्ट पार्टिसिपल फॉर्म में अगर डी ई डी और टी लगा है तो वो हमारे वीक वर्ब्स होंगे. स्ट्रॉन्ग वर्ब्स. Those verbs which form their past and past participle forms differently are called strong or irregular verbs. वो verbs जिनमें past और past participle differently form होंगे वो हमारे strong और irregular verbs होंगे. जैसे इन वर्ड्स में देखिए go, went, gone, तीनों में आपका पूरा जो वर्ड है वो बदल गया है. Verbs are different. Write, wrote, written, all three are different. Speak, spoke, spoken, all three are different. Know, knew, known, all three are different. Draw, drew, drawn, all three are different. So those verbs which form their past and past participle form differently, they are strong verbs. Some irregular verbs have all the three forms alike. कुछ irregular verbs के तीनों forms alike होते हैं. तीनों forms present, past and past participle तीनों एक जैसे होते हैं. Put, 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 all three are the same. Cut, 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 all three are the same. Now the next topic is verbs of incomplete predication. Some verbs, transitive or intransitive, require a complement to complete their sense. Such verbs are called verbs of incomplete predication. There are some sentences, some verbs which require a complement, जिनको एक complement की ज़रूरत होती है complete करने के लिए अपने meaning को, तो वो होते हैं verbs of incomplete predication. The girl is happy. Lionel seems upset. Amanda became a doctor. You must have noticed that the verbs in the above sentences are all intransitive. In the sentences, all these verbs are intransitive. See here, from the subject, it does not pass over to the object. Lion is the subject, roads is the verb. There is no object in the sentence. So, however, while roads completes the sense of sentence 1, the verbs in the other sentences need a word or more to complete sense. These words are the complements of their or respective verbs. ये सब जो वर्ड्स हैं जिनको यूज़ किया गया है कंप्लीट करने के लिए वर्ब्स को, वो हैं हमारे verbs of incomplete predication. You can clearly see thus all the complements describe the subject in their respective sentences. They are therefore called subjective complements. In the sentences you can see that the complements describe the subject in their respective sentences. The complements are describing the subjects in their respective sentences. So they are the subjective complements. Now read another set of sentences. अब हम लोग कुछ और एग्जाम्पल्स देखते हैं इसके. They found him unconscious. I consider this person reliable. Exercise makes one strong. In all these sentences, let's see what is there. You will observe that the verbs in the above sentences are transitive. Verbs are transitive because they have an object. Okay. But at the same time, you can also see that these objects fail to complete the sense without a complement. They are failing to complete the sense without a complement. Since these complements describe the object, ये complements describe करते हैं object को, so ये objective complements हैं. Alright. Next topic, auxiliaries or helping verbs. What are auxiliaries and helping verbs? The words which help the main verb complete their meaning are called auxiliary or helping verbs. Auxiliary or helping verb. Complete their meanings. Verbs which help the main verb. I have discussed with you what are main verbs. Now words which help to complete their meaning, main verbs, to help the main verbs complete the meaning are called auxiliaries or helping verbs. Okay. I am writing an essay. We were decorating our house for Christmas. A fox has wounded the deer. The principal had called a meeting. Will they play chess today? You can see that the words am, were, has, had, will do not have any meaning of their own. इन words का कोई भी meaning नहीं है. Am, were, has, had, will जो इन sentences में इनका कोई meaning नहीं है. They are just helping. उनका क्या काम है कि वो help कर रहे हैं main verb को. Alright. So they are writing, decorating, wounded, called इन सब की वो help कर रहे हैं to complete the meaning. Meaning complete करने के लिए help कर रहे हैं. तो ऐसे words क्या होंगे? Helping verb और auxiliary. Okay. Is it clear? Helping verbs और auxiliaries. वो words जो meaning main verb को complete करने में help करते हैं, उनका खुद का कोई meaning नहीं होता, वो helping verbs या auxiliaries होते हैं. Further, auxiliaries are of two types. Auxiliaries दो तरीके के होते हैं. Primary auxiliaries. What are primary auxiliaries? Primary auxiliaries are different forms of the verb be, do, be and have which help the main verb to complete their meaning. वो words जो do meaning होता है do, be, have which help the main verb to complete their meaning. वो मेन वर्ब को हेल्प करते हैं मीनिंग कंप्लीट करने में. आर ऑफ डिफरेंट फॉर्म्स ऑफ वर्ब्स. डू, बी, हैव के डिफरेंट फॉर्म्स होते हैं वर्ब्स के, वो प्राइमरी ऑक्सिलरीज होते हैं. और ये क्या करते हैं? ये मेन वर्ब को हेल्प करते हैं अपना मीनिंग कंप्लीट करने में. व्हाट आर मॉडल ऑक्सिलरीज? I have already taught to you this chapter, which is the next chapter of this book. So model auxiliaries are clear to all of you. If anybody has any doubts in any portion of the chapter, feel free to ask me. Don't let the doubt be there, otherwise it will always create a problem also in the senior classes. So just clear your doubt. Wherever you have a doubt, just clear it. So your grammar will improve because the topics of grammar will be the same. But it is only that you have to study these topics very well so that in the senior classes when it comes to you, you already know the concept beforehand. Okay, so with this I complete today's class. I'll share the PDF of the exercises that are there. If still any doubt is there, just ask me during the class or otherwise. Okay.